So starting the test drive in this Colorado Trail Boss, I've said this before, love the 2.7 liter Turbo 4 in these trucks. Now reliability wise, we don't know how they're really gonna hold up, but performance wise, they are quite impressive in my opinion. And I actually like the sound. It kind of reminds me of the Duramax diesels I had in these. Which I think that was also a 2.7, but it was a 6, I believe. Might have been a 4, I don't remember, but it has that same feel to it. Now, very easy to merge onto the interstate with a truck like this, having this amount of pickup. And actually pretty quiet in the cabin as I'm just cruising here at 65. And actually the ride quality is pretty great. And I've said this about the other Colorados. It's just, with it not being an extended cab, it rides a little better in my opinion. The sound acoustics in the cabin are definitely better. And I think with the air on full blast pretty much now, well, it's not on full blast, but I can definitely hear the air conditioning. With all that going on, it's pretty much hard to hear anything else, and that's what you want. But overall, pretty good driving truck. Now, one thing I also like about this truck is when you don't try to give it throttle hard, it's actually a pretty comfortable sound that you get from the powertrain. It's not overly loud or intrusive, but then when you put your foot into it, you feel like you're in a tuned truck. So kind of got the best of both worlds there. Had a little shudder there. But in terms of competition, I think everybody's basically going to Turbo 4s in the mid-size truck, small truck segment. I mean, the Maverick has a 2-liter 4-cylinder. It's turbocharged. You have the 2.7 on this one. The Ranger had the 2.3, and that's about to get a refresh along with the Tacoma. And I'm sure the Tacoma's gonna have turbocharged powertrains as well. Everybody, I don't know if they're doing it for emissions or for fuel. It can't be for fuel economy because they're getting the same fuel economy basically. But pretty much Turbo 4 is the way to go, and it's crazy how much pulling power you can get. These are rated to get anywhere from like 5,000. I think the max on the Canyon crew cab with the 2.7 is like 7,700 pounds, which is insane. But we'll see how they hold up in terms of towing for long periods of time, as well as just driving them around for daily driving. Will you have to replace the turbo in 100,000 miles? It's hard to really tell now. I know some trucks are doing that and they're having to replace them, but a lot of that has to do with maintenance, how hard you drive a vehicle, just like anything else. But overall, with the Colorado, I like the styling. Love the new interiors. Now, with this one being a Trail Boss and it's more basic, of course it's not going to look like a fully loaded LT or a Canyon Denali, but still like the interface and the dash, everything like that. But definitely I recommend checking it out. It's still going to be based on user preference, I'm sure, but this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2023 Chevrolet Colorado Trail Boss.